see what's better.
Today's date is March the 23rd, the year of 2002. Time now is 2:35. I'm Detective Kendrick. What's your name?
Jessica.
How old are you?
9 years old.
Okay. And what school do you go to?
Sycamore Lane School.
What is your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math. Okay. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
What is your favorite cartoon or TV show?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Can you tell me a little bit more about SpongeBob?
It's really funny and SpongeBob always makes me laugh. I also like when Plankton tries to steal recipes from the Krusty Krab.
What colors are you wearing today?
Gray and blue.
Okay. Are we inside or outside right now?
Inside.
What body part am I pointing to right now?
The mouth.
If it is raining outside, and you do not have an umbrella, will you be wet or dry?
You will get wet.
Have you ever watched Sesame Street?
Yes.
Who would you say is bigger, Elmo or Big Bird?
Big Bird.
All right, Jessica, my name is Detective Kendrick, and I am a forensic interviewer. This means that I talk to children like yourself about things that have happened to them. Today, my job is to get to know you better and to find out about your life. I will videotape you so that I can remember everything that you say. My boss, Jimmy, will be watching us to make sure that everything is done correctly and to make sure that we make you feel comfortable. Jessica, today I will ask you some questions and you will answer them as best as you can. I would also like for you to give me as much information as you can about each question. Also, you are free to tell me anything you think is important. If you need a break, we can stop at any time. If I'm going too fast, just let me know. I might ask you questions that you don't know the answer to. That's okay. I don't expect you to know the answer to all of my questions. Say, I don't know if you don't know the answer. If you do know the answer, then I want you to tell me the answer. That's the only way I can help you out today. But if you don't know, just say, I don't know. Let's practice that. If I say, what's my dog's name? You would say,
I don't know.
that's right. If you don't know the answer, just say, I don't know. If I ask a question that you don't understand, a question that kind of sounds funny to you, just say, stop, I don't understand. Then I'll try to ask the question in a different way. Now, I only want you to answer the question if you understand it. Let's practice that. If I say, how many licks does it take to get to a center of a Tootsie Pop? You would say,
I don't understand.
that's right. If you don't understand the question, say stop. I don't understand that question. Sometimes I'll ask you the same question more than once. That doesn't mean that you gave me the wrong answer. It just means that my memory isn't very good sometimes, so I forget things. If I ask you the same question again, just tell me the truth. Tell me what really happened, even if you already told me. Will you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I make mistakes. If I say things that are wrong, I want you to correct me. Okay, Rachel?
That's not my name. My name is Jessica.
That's right. You see, you just corrected me. That's what I want you to do if I say things that are wrong.
Okay.
I want you to tell me only what really happened, even if you said something different to someone else at some other time. Today I want you to tell me only what really happened. Don't tell me anything pretend. Don't guess about things. Don't tell me what someone else told you happened. It is very important to tell me the truth in this room today.
Okay.
I want to be sure you understand the difference between truth and lies. Can you explain the difference to me in your own words?
The truth is something that really happened, and a lie is something that did not happen.
Very good, Jessica. Let's use an example. If I say I am a man, is that a truth or a lie?
Truth.
If I say I am a woman, is that a truth or a lie?
It's a lie.
Okay. Very good, Jessica. I see that you understand the difference between the truth and telling a lie, and that's very important. While we talk today, I want you to tell me only the truth, only things that really happened to you. Will you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now that I know you a little bit better, please tell me the reason why you came to talk to me today. I will also ask you questions to help you tell me what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jessica. If you would go ahead and tell me why you are here.
I was at Grandma's house on a Friday night, sleeping on the couch because she does not have enough room for all of us.
Okay. Can you tell me more about that night?
Well, Bobby, he came in, he sat down, and he cut the TV on, and then he cut the TV back off, and then he went in Grandma's room to check on him, to check on her to see if she was awoke or not, and then he came back in the living room and sit down and took his hand and ran it underneath the cover, and then he started feeling on my butt and stuff, and I turned over and he started taking the cover off of me and pulling my shirt and taking my drawers off, and he messed with my thing and got on top of me and started messing with my privates and started licking all over my face, and then he tried to put his private in my mouth. He started kissing on my lips and telling me nasty words in my ears and licking on my ears. He started trying to fight with my legs, trying to get them open so he could lick it right here.
Was he able to lick your private part?
Mm-hmm.
Was anyone around while this was happening?
Grandma, she was in her room, and he started, when my grandma had to get up to use the bathroom and stuff, he started stopping her when he came back in the living room, covering me up. And then he said that she can go to the bathroom because he didn't want her to see me when I'm naked. He said, I have to stay in the room. I'll be right back. I got to do something. And then he went back in the living room and covered me up. And then he went back in her room.
Okay. And then what happened?
She went back to bed, and he cut off the kitchen light and got on the couch and started doing what he was doing before. I screamed real loud, and my grandma, she woke up, and I went in her room, and she's like, why was you screaming? Because it scared her. And she never heard me scream like that before. And she asked me, what was you screaming about? And I wouldn't tell her because I was afraid because he was in the room, and I didn't want to talk about he was in there.
Were your clothes on when you went in Grandma's room?
Yes, but I didn't have my drawers on because I didn't know where he put them. I run in her room, and I just slept in her room for the night because I feel better, and he slept on the couch that I was sleeping on.
Did you ever tell anyone what happened with Bobby?
Mm-hmm. He was acting weird when my grandma said, Bobby, did you do anything to hurt her or something? Or did you scare her? And he said that he kept on acting nervous, and he said, no, I just moved her leg out of the way, and that's all. And then she started screaming. That morning we went in the bathroom because her sister came over. We went in the bathroom and started talking, and I told her the whole story.
Did Grandma ever say anything to Bobby?
I had to go to my auntie, to her house, and my grandma, she talked to him because he kept on saying, no, no, he didn't do it.
Do you remember anything else?
When I screamed, I had to use the bathroom, and when I used the bathroom, my thing was hurting bad.
Were you ever able to find your drawers?
And that night she found the drawers in Bobby's robe in his pocket, and she asked him, why was Jessica's underwear in your robe? And he kept on saying, I don't know. I don't know.
What color was Bobby's robe?
It was red and blue.
Okay. Has Bobby ever done anything like this to you before?
Last time,
Do you remember when last time was?
it was like in July when we got out of school.
Was that at night or during the daytime?
It's always at night.
Now, Jessica, today you told me that while you were at Grandma's house on a Friday night, her boyfriend Bobby came into the living room where you were sleeping. Is that right? Then Bobby made sure Grandma was not nearby, and he put his hand under the covers and then began to touch your behind and your private parts. Is that right? Then Bobby took off your drawers and put his private part into your private part. Is that correct? Then Bobby stopped touching you when Grandma went to the bathroom. After Grandma went back to her room, Bobby started touching you again. Is that right? Once you were able to use the bathroom, your private part was burning and hurting you. And when you were looking for your drawers and clothes to put back on, you couldn't find your drawers, right? And you and your grandma found your drawers in Bobby's red and blue robe, right? And you said Bobby touched you more than once on another day, probably sometime in July. Now, Jessica, if you remember any more information or details after today, you have to let me know as well. Please. Just let your grandma or your mama know, and they can contact me and let me know what's going on.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me?
Nope.
Well, I'm glad I got to come speak with you today. Do you have any other plans for today?
Yes, I'm going to get some ice cream. I love vanilla with sprinkles.
Okay. I love ice cream too, but I love chocolate with almonds.
Ugh, I don't like nuts. They taste nasty.
You will probably learn to love them later, when you grow up. But I just want to thank you for spending today with me again, and you did an awesome job today. Time is now 10:55. I'll be stopping the interview at this time.